Hi Aquarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a Singles 2026 prediction. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides for magical glimpses of love. I just want a little glimpse of what's coming. I want to know the energy that's coming into you. I want to know what it's going to feel like. I want to know any personality traits about this person. I do have some charms and some initials, so we'll be using those as well for some evidence. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. Let's call in our spirit guides, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Aquarius. Spirit, what is it that you have for us today? Can I have a glimpse of love, magical moments, glimpses of love coming towards us? Please share with me 2026, anything that you want us to know. What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. I have a lasting love. This is your true love. You know, who wants to waste time? You know, it's this starting over again and again, right? You want the one. You want somebody that you don't have to keep starting over with. You don't have to keep getting to know somebody. You don't have to keep going through all the ups and downs to get it off the ground. So I do. I want this is your true love. I want that. A lasting love. You are worthy. Absolutely. Your worth doesn't depend on another person. Maybe this person sees your worth, or you're projecting your worth out into the universe, and this person's picking up on it and saying, you know, you're substantial, you're high value, I want to be with you. You're magnetic, you're attracting this person. There is an irresistible gravitational pull. You've attracted, your energy attracted this person. That's what they're trying to share with you. So it's definitely get it out there. Get your energy out there if you haven't met your person. So this lasting love, they're saying, right? So your energy, push your energy out there, meet new people, high vibration, all those things. And then I have guided steps to a great love. Follow the path of ascension towards this great love. So they just shared with me preparing is how they said it, that they have been preparing you for this union. And there's a sense of maybe you've been healing, maybe you have been growing, maybe you're your best self right now. You've never felt this good about yourself. There's this, you know, perfect timing, but you could be in like the best shape of your life, or you could be in the best emotional space of your life. You've never felt this good about yourself, or things are working in your life, your career, your body, your spiritual energy, you know, everything seems to be working, and somebody's attracted to that. But you could be at the best place. You know, usually that's when somebody comes into your life, is when you feel really good. You feel like, because it's not going to be up to somebody else to make you feel good. So you could be in the best place of your life, and then your energy just brings this person right to your front door. I've got a 10 of Wands. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a King of Swords. And I have a Chariot. I feel like whatever you went through and you pushed through and it was super hard, I feel like made you a superstar. I do. If something was taken away from you, or you were down and out, or you were at rock bottom, however you want to say it, it made you find yourself. It made you find your strength, your drive, your power, you know, taking back your power. And, you know, this is some powerful energy. This person's going to see you as that. They're going to see you as somebody who pulled themselves up, maybe didn't even ask for any help. Maybe you did it all on your own. So this person's going to be attracted to that. They're going to say, you know what, if you can get through something like that, you can pretty much get through anything with someone. And I do feel like people are looking for that life partner that they don't have to just pull along in life. They want somebody who can pull the weight with them, and that what you don't know, I know. And, you know, you're there for me when I need you, and vice versa. So they see this kind of inner strength in you. There's something about you have phenomenal inner strength, Spirit just said. Maybe you have more strength than you wanted, but it made you super powerful, and they're attracted to that. I have, yeah, this feels like a battle. Like, Kathy, you have no idea. I can't even begin to tell you what I went through. I know there's a lot of big stories out there. There's a lot of hard times, but it did make you stronger. And I know you don't want to hear that, but the good news is it made you the person that you are today. And that's who they're going to be attracted to. They're going to see that it empowered you somehow. Instead of knocking you down and crawling under a rock and never coming out again, you fought it. You fought back, and you came back with a vengeance. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a King of Cups. King of Swords, King of Cups, and an Ace of Swords. So you've got a couple aces here on the table, a couple of kings. Bottom of the deck, I have a Tower. So yeah, something was taken away for you. I have a Wheel of Fortune. So something was taken away for you, so something that could open up. And this is a sense of, I knew it. Like, I feel like you knew it all along, that you trusted, you believed, you accepted, you knew you were going to get a turn. You know you're going to get a turn. You know your luck is going to change. You know that you're powerful. You know that there's a lot of people that are attracted to you. You are a love magnet, is how I feel. I feel like there's a lot of people that would fall in love with you. And I think that's what it is. I think that there's a lot of people that they're attracted to your energy. I'm sure they're attracted to what you look like. But I think they're attracted to your energy. That, you know, it's that person who there's something about them that when you're at a party, all of a sudden everybody's around them and listening to what they say. So there could be something about you that's just very magnetic. You somehow got through, and your belief system is up here. And that is what somebody's taking notice of. I want to be with that person. I want to fall in love with me. So yeah, 4 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. 4 of Wands, Lover's card at the bottom of my deck. Okay, let's take a look at this holding back for a second. Okay, they're sharing with me the fear that it may happen again. Okay. Let's look at that for a second. The fear that it could happen again, that I'm going to go through that horrible Tower moment again. I'm going to go through that I was financially destitute, that I had nowhere to go, that I put everything I owned in a car and drove away for my own safety or security, you know, something like really tough. This doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Okay, it was bad enough that you lived it once. Don't imagine that Spirit would keep giving that to you over and over and over again. All right, you lived through it once. Now it's your turn to be on the other side, they're saying. And the other side is, I mean, look at this. The other side is my soulmate has arrived. My soulmate who wants to settle down with me and have a happy home and marry me even. Celebrate life with me. Be my partner for life. I'm not going anywhere, Spirit just said. So it's different this time. It's more, they're definitely sharing with me the sense of rock bottom, and you can't get out of your head the rock bottom. You have a really hard time. I don't know how to compare it. It's you still think that way. You still think you're there at times, even though you're not. And I know that that's a hard thing to overcome. And oh, they want you to know that there's the other side. I mean, look at this. It's you knew. Okay, so there's a part of you has been saying all along, I know there's another side. I know I'm going to be happy. I know I manifest this. I project it. I envision it. I deserve it. I'm worthy. You do all of that. And then there's this little part of you that creeps back in with that, Eight of Swords that says, I'm just afraid it's going to happen all over again. It's like post-traumatic stress. But it doesn't mean it's going to happen all over again. Look at these beautiful cards. The cards don't lie. This is beautiful. This is happiness. There's something bigger for you. So you've got to just keep believing. Okay, let's take a look at these kings, because you've got this Lover's card coming in with these kings. I'm surrounded by kings. I'm surrounded by love. I'm surrounded by somebody who all they do is think about me. I'm surrounded by somebody who has a good head on their shoulders, somebody who makes good decisions, somebody who communicates with me, opens up to me, somebody who I want to be with. So you've attracted this king, and I don't feel like this king is going anywhere. And this king is certainly not going to create a rock bottom. That is not a rock bottom feeling. Yeah, I'm going to say post-traumatic stress. Whatever you went through, it revisits, it comes back, but it doesn't mean it's real. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. Okay, so it's almost like you've got to re-identify yourself. You've got to keep talking to yourself that you're not there anymore, that you're in a different place today, that you're safe, you're secure, you're stable, you're independent, you're worthy. It's almost like you have to just keep talking to yourself and keep reminding yourself of where you are today, not what you went through. I have a forever love. Staying together, staying in love. Take my hand. I love this, just this kind of take my hand and let's travel. Let's travel this journey together. Let's travel this life together. I have learning. I've learned from those lessons. You've learned probably more lessons than you've ever wanted to learn. There is some kind of big story behind this reading. So I would say you learned your lesson. It has empowered you more than you know. It has made you the person that you are today, and they don't want you to forget that. And you're going to be okay. I have loneliness. I want to. They said break free. I want to break free from loneliness. I want to break out of this kind of pattern of loneliness that maybe I have. So, yeah, that will come. It's a sense of that's what they're trying to bring you. That's what's coming your way. I have stringing you along or breadcrumbs. I of course you don't want that, but I also feel like you're a lot stronger than that. You're attracting this person. So the breadcrumbs would be you kind of following behind somebody. If somebody breadcrumbs you, I have a pretty good idea that you would just say, you'd brush the crumbs away. You'd just be like, goodbye. you know what? There's a lot of people that are attracted to me. I can date anybody. There's a lot of people out there, and I'm not going to deal with your BS. So I just don't feel like you're going to tolerate that. So that's where Spirit keeps saying you're way stronger than you think you are. Okay. And I guess your self-love, your boundaries, your healing. I'm not going to allow somebody to breadcrumb me. So, but who's coming towards you isn't bringing in that energy. Those are just energies to be aware of. I have, not cute, somebody who's immature. Yeah, I don't want that. I want it all. They want their cake and eat it too. The person who, I'm not happy with my person, but I'd love to be with you. No, I don't think so. I have a love offer and a commitment at the bottom of my deck. How gorgeous. You are going to have more. Okay. I feel like it's a story about the other side. That will there ever be the other side for me? And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that yes, there is love, there is true love, there is lasting love. They have been preparing you for this union, and it's a commitment because that must be something that you're hoping for. So I do feel all of those things. And they said, just keep reminding yourself. There's something about you doing the work with, I'm not there today. Okay, so for me personally, many of you know I lost a lot of weight over the last couple of years. So there's still that little part of me that still thinks that I'm obese. And I'm not obese. And I have to mentally keep telling myself, Kathy, you weigh 132 pounds. You're not obese. But my old self was so used to being heavy that I can't wrap my head around the fact that I'm thin. So it's just that it's like retraining your brain. So I'm doing it personally, and maybe you need to do it for yourself as well. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like my new identity. I'm having a hard time. I've been, struggle with my weight my whole life. And, so my identity is not my identity is not connected to what I really look like today. I have magnetic. You're magnetic. Everything about this connection is you attracting somebody. I have lovesick. They're going to fall for you, head over heels. I have artistic. They could have a very creative side to them. Maybe that's a sign. I have they're very forgiving, understanding, maybe easy to talk to, good listener. They're creative. Okay, so there's something about that could be a clue for you. That could be they're very musical. Maybe they're in the arts. Maybe they're a writer. Maybe they're a singer, a performer, so there could be something that's very creative about them. I have they're emotionally available. I always say, sign me up for that one. They're fair, understanding, good. Musical. Yeah, there's something very creative about this person. I feel like that's a very strong sign. I have they're very approachable, easy to talk to. They're happy. They're genuinely happy. Did I just say genuine? They're genuinely happy. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that's my little game with Spirit. How fun is that? Okay, let's get some initials. Let's get some initials. Let's see what we have. Let's see. First initials, last initials. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, so I've got my beautiful burgundy and gold charms, and we're just going to get a nice handful and see what we have. And it's all good. It's all good. Good stuff, right? Fun stuff. Yeah, identity is tough because sometimes we do go through things in our lifetime that changes us so significantly that we don't recognize ourselves. And we have to kind of redefine how we look at ourselves. So I think that you've gone through something like that. I have an A, an F, a Y. I have an R. I have another A. The letter T. I have an N. The letter Z. I. G. U. Another A. I have an L. An N. I. O. I have an X. The letter D. Another I. I have an E. I have an N. I have an O. And I have a blank tile. So I always call these my freebies. So you get to pick whatever letter you need. Okay. So if you're missing a letter and you almost spelt your name, their name, then there you go. That's your bonus. So there are your letters, and I hope they help. I hope they have meaning for you. And let's see what else they want to say. You know, sometimes you go through a lot. Like, I feel like you are reminding yourself of how much you've gone through, but that also tells you how much you're worth. And I feel like that's a big part of your message today is, yes, you've gone through a lot. So then you should fight for every single little thing that you are worth and make sure you get it and don't settle ever. So maybe it's just a reminder of how amazing you are today. I have an Ace of Cups. Somebody's going to love you. Look at that. I have the Sun. I have a Five of Pentacles. And I have a Star. A couple things. I mean, certainly they're big cards, and the Star and the Sun, you know, working together. It's the other side. It's what you've been hoping. It's what you've been dreaming. It's the new beginning. It's the better life. It's the, I want it to be better this time. I deserve that. It is. It's all of those things and more. So I do feel like Spirit knows exactly what you want. And that's why I'm saying they're preparing you for this, because they've brought you this far, and they want you to be happy. They want you to have it all. So whoever's coming into your life, it's exactly what you've been wanting. It's what you've been manifesting. And maybe you'll feel like it's a little too good to be true, because maybe this person does check all the boxes, but it's the waiting. It's the waiting for the right one. And I do feel like it paid off. The Five of Pentacles just came into me as the struggles. It's almost like the wait is worth it. The struggles were worth it. The second half of your life could be like the best half of your life, something like that. Like we're entering into just a brand new phase of my life, and it just changes everything. It's just, you can't even compare, like where you were 10 years ago, 15 years ago, something like that. This is true love. Here's emotionally available. This is the person who comes into your life that's emotionally available, who has a heart to give, who wants to love, loves you for who you are, loves everything about you, says you're the best thing that ever happened to them. So they're going to be feeling the same way, that you're better than what I ever thought. And that's how it should be. I have a King of Cups. This person's emotionally available. I feel like we're happy about that. I have a Moon. Whoops. Jumpers here. I have a Six of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to say I'm going to just keep moving forward until I catch you, until we both want the same thing. I feel like, what's the bottom of my deck? I have a 7 of Cups. You're going to push away anybody that isn't in that worthiness of you. You're just not going to tolerate it. You've been through too much, is how I feel. And it's not worth it to you. It's not. I'd rather be alone than be, in a situation that I don't want to be in. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. So we're ready to start a whole new phase. How's that? So these are my Christmas charms. They do have a lot of letters. So let's get a nice scoop. Let me pick a corner that has lots of different things. And I've been using these. All right. I have the letter P. I have an F. I have a J. I have a W. I have a Z. Okay, let me see what I'm feeling. Let's see what they have for us. What's this little guy? Okay. Okay. I have a couple of reindeer, and they're, let's say they're Rudolph because they have a red nose. And I feel like this person sees your incredible strength. I feel that they know what you went through and they are just like, wow, you're amazing. No, most people wouldn't be able to have pulled themselves up out of that. Most people wouldn't have been able to move on from something. So you're some kind of leader, but I feel like they are too. That I feel like you both bring this kind of strong-willed, I guess, strong determination to either succeed, to live a happy life, to make the most of your life. And they're saying to do it together. So you're both pretty strong. It's not like one's kind of meek and mild and mousy. No, you're both pretty strong. I'm going to say pretty strong personalities. But you make a great team. You make a great team. I'm going to say you're both, I'm going to use the word determined. It's almost like I'm not going to let anybody or anything ever pull me down again. So I feel that way. And I feel like your person feels that way too. Maybe not to the extreme that you've gone through, but maybe for other reasons. I have these 2 bells. I feel like we're a lot alike. We're in sync, they're saying. There's 2 bells that's just kind of connected to each other. So we're very much in sync. I like that. I always love a snowflake. So I always see snowflakes are, unique, of course, but the blue is jumping out at me for some reason, and I'm asking Spirit what the blue is. This person could be wearing a blue shirt the first time that you meet them. Actually, they're saying a sweater. So it's almost like a dark, very dark, almost black, but it's dark, dark blue. And that could be the first date. They had a dark blue sweater on. So look for a blue sweater. I feel like that's a clue. I have a wreath. They're using the word joy to me. So I have a lot of joy in my heart when I'm with this person. And they're saying the word whole as they're drawing a circle. I feel whole with you. Okay. So it's the first time I feel whole. It's the first time I feel safe. There's something about safety around you that's important. I feel like this person wouldn't ever hurt me. So I feel the first time in a long time, I feel safe. I feel like I want to cry. Like I don't remember the last time I felt safe with somebody. So this person's going to make you feel safe. That's nice. I have another wreath, and they're saying they feel the same way with you, but it's not so much like a safety feeling. It's more of a, I trust you with my heart. I trust you with my soul. I know that you wouldn't hurt me. So they're going to be able to give their heart to you. This is a very emotional person. This person's emotionally available. So they trust you with their soul. I like that. And then I have a candy cane, and the word they're using is just sweet. That may be why they fall in love with you. You could be kind, caring, sweet. The best, the person who treats them the best out of anybody. I've never had anybody be this good to me before. I've never had anybody care about me this much before. So, yeah. So they see this kind of sweetness and kindness. Who's this sweet, kind person that I've just fallen in love with? So that's nice. I mean, sometimes we don't see what's on the other side. And I feel like spirit, it's a glimpse, right? That's what we had asked spirit for earlier. I just want a glimpse of the other side. There's something about you wanting to get to the other side today. The other side is love. Okay. That's what you have been anticipating. That's what you have been waiting for. So it is on the other side. It is here. Let's see when. Spirit, please share with me these timelines. Going too fast, slow down, take your time. Okay, this love will arrive. Feeling 56 is the number. I have December 26th, the day after Christmas. A lot of people meet around the holidays. They do. They meet like right before, Christmas week, right before New Year's. So a lot of energy in the air around the holidays. We have amazing chemistry, possibly terrible timing. I don't think it's terrible timing to be in a relationship. It could be, I'm going home to my family for 4 days, so I'm going to be away. Can I call you when I come back? So it could be something as simple as that. I have it's time to let go, which they've already shared with us, that you are stronger than you know. And I have July being very important. Okay, the number 21. All right, so that feels good. Let's see what the loving messages are, what they want you to know. What are the feelings behind this connection, Spirit? Let's see. The new you on the other side. Something like that. I am so afraid you will leave me in the end. That's what they're talking about. That is what kind of pops into your head. So that you're not there today. That's the switching your mind, changing your identity. I really love you, but I don't know how to speak about my emotions. So maybe I struggle with this fear. Maybe I struggle with, I want to tell you that I think this way, or everything I've been through. But you will. If it's the right person, you'll be vulnerable with them. I feel this is genuine, unconditional love. You will feel that way. I'm trying to figure out a plan. I want to be with you. I want to make this work. I want this to move forward. I often dream about you. I'm thinking about you all night long. How about that? I feel the burn of passion for you. You've opened up my heart. I'm attracted to you. I want to make love to you. I will love you forever. What did they say in the beginning? Your energy attracted this lasting love. So it's not going to be a fling. It's not going to be casual. It's going to be somebody that's unconditional love, that is emotionally available to give it back. So let's put this out to the universe. Claim it, own it, it's yours. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like button, the subscribe button, ring the bell. You guys know what to do. Uh, comment, claim it, own it, it's yours, and ask the universe to bring this to you now. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Check out my other 2 channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and a Twin Flame channel, and the links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I think it was a great lesson, and I think it was some deep feelings that came out, and obviously we needed to hear it. So I'm grateful for Spirit for guiding me today. We'll see you all again real soon.